Turmeric, the anti-inflammatory and antioxidant herbs. Turmeric is the zest that gives curry its yellow shading. It has been utilized in India for a great many years as a flavor and therapeutic herb. As of late, science has begun to back up what Indians have known for quite a while: it truly contains mixes with therapeutic properties. These mixes are called curcuminoids, the most significant of which is curcumin. Curcumin is the principal dynamic fixing in turmeric. It has amazing calming impacts and is a solid cell reinforcement. In any case, the curcumin substance of turmeric isn't that high. It's around 3% by weight. The greater part of the investigations on this herb are utilizing turmeric extricates that contain generally curcumin itself, with measurements normally surpassing 1 gram for every day. It would be extremely hard to arrive at these levels simply utilizing the turmeric zest in your nourishments. In this way, on the off chance that you need to encounter the full impacts, you have to take an enhancement that contains critical measures of curcumin. Sadly, curcumin is inadequately consumed into the circulation system. It expends dark pepper with it, which contains piperin, a characteristic substance that upgrades the ingestion of curcumin by 2000%. The best curcumin supplements contain piperin, significantly expanding their adequacy. Curcumin is likewise fat dissolvable, so it might be a smart thought to take it with a greasy supper. 2. Curcumin is a characteristic mitigating compound. Irritation is extraordinarily significant. It enables your body to battle outside intruders and furthermore has a job in fixing harm. Without irritation, pathogens like microorganisms could undoubtedly assume control over your body and murder you. Albeit intense, momentary irritation is advantageous, it can turn into a significant issue when it gets interminable and improperly assaults your body's very own tissues. Researchers currently accept that interminable, low-level irritation assumes a significant job in pretty much every ceaseless, Western illness. This incorporates coronary illness, disease, metabolic disorder, Alzheimer's and different degenerative condition. In this way, anything that can help battle constant aggravation is of potential significance in avoiding and in any event, treating these ailments. Curcumin is unequivocally calming. Truth be told, it's amazing to the point that it coordinates the adequacy of some calming medications, without the symptoms. It squares NF-κB, an atom that movements into the cores of your cells and turns on qualities identified with irritation. NF-κB is accepted to assume a significant job in numerous interminable infections. Without diving into the subtleties, aggravation is incredibly entangled. The key takeaway is that curcumin is a bioactive substance that battles irritation at the subatomic level. Turmeric drastically builds the cell reinforcement limit of the body. Oxidative harm is accepted to be one of the components behind maturing and numerous ailments. It includes free radicals, profoundly responsive particles with unpaired electrons. Free radicals will in general respond with significant natural substances, for example, unsaturated fats, proteins or DNA. The principal reason cancer prevention agents are so helpful is that they shield your body from free radicals. Curcumin is an intense cancer prevention agent that can kill free radicals because of its compound structure. Also, curcumin helps the movement of your body's own cancer prevention agent chemicals. In that manner, curcumin conveys a 1-2 punch against free radicals. It squares them straightforwardly, at that point animates your body's own cancer prevention agent safeguards. Curcumin lifts mind-inferred neurotrophic factor, connected to improved cerebrum capacity and a lower danger of cerebrum sicknesses. Some time ago, it was accepted that neurons couldn't isolate and duplicate after early youth. Be that as it may, it's presently realized this happens. Neurons are fit for shaping new associations, however in specific territories of the mind they can likewise duplicate and increment in number. One of the principal drivers of this procedure is cerebrum-determined neurotrophic factor (BDNF), which is a sort of development hormone that capacities in your mind. Numerous normal cerebrum issues have been connected to diminished degrees of this hormone, including melancholy and Alzheimer's malady. Curiously, curcumin can expand cerebrum levels of BDNF. By doing this, it might be viable in deferring or in any event, turning around many mind maladies and age-related reductions in cerebrum work. 25 Trusted source. It might likewise improve memory and make you more astute, which appears to be coherent given its impacts on BDNF levels. In any case, controlled investigations in individuals are expected to affirm this. Curcumin should lower your danger of coronary illness. Coronary illness is the #1 reason for death on the planet. 27 Trusted source. Analysts have read it for a long time and took in a ton concerning why it occurs. Obviously, coronary illness is fantastically entangled and different things add to it. Curcumin may help switch numerous means in the coronary illness process. 28 Trusted source. Maybe the principal advantage of curcumin with regards to coronary illness is improving the capacity of the endothelium, which is the covering of your veins. It's outstanding that endothelial brokenness is a significant driver of coronary illness and includes a powerlessness of your endothelium to manage circulatory strain, blood thickening and different variables. A few investigations recommend that curcumin prompts enhancements in endothelial capacity. One investigation found that it's as viable as exercise while another shows that it fills in just as the medication atorvastatin. What's more, curcumin decreases irritation and oxidation, as talked about above, which assume a job in coronary illness also. One examination haphazardly doled out 121 individuals, who were experiencing coronary corridor sidestep medical procedure, either a fake treatment or 4 grams of curcumin every day, a couple of days when the medical procedure. The curcumin bunch had a 65% diminished danger of encountering a coronary failure in the emergency clinic. Turmeric can help avoid, and maybe even treat, malignant growth. Malignancy is an awful ailment, portrayed by uncontrolled cell development. There are various types of disease, which still share a few things for all intents and purpose. Some of them give off an impression of being influenced by curcumin supplements. Curcumin has been examined as a gainful herb in disease treatment and been found to influence malignancy development, advancement and spread at the atomic level. Studies have indicated that it can add to the demise of destructive cells and lessen angiogenesis, development of fresh recruits vessels in tumors, and metastasis, spread of malignancy. Various investigations show that curcumin can lessen the development of harmful cells in the research facility and hinder the development of tumors in guinea pigs. Regardless of whether high-portion curcumin, ideally with an ingestion enhancer like piperine, can help treat malignancy in people still can't seem to be contemplated appropriately. In any case, there is proof that it might keep disease from happening in any case, particularly malignancies of the stomach-related framework like colorectal malignancy. In a 30-day study in 44 men with sores in the colon that occasionally turn carcinogenic, 4 grams of curcumin every day diminished the quantity of injuries by 40%. Perhaps curcumin will be utilized alongside ordinary disease treatment one day. It's too soon to state without a doubt, yet it looks encouraging and is as a rule seriously considered. Curcumin may be valuable in anticipating and treating Alzheimer's infection. Alzheimer's ailment is the most well-known neurodegenerative infection on the planet and a main source of dementia. Lamentably, a whole lot of nothing treatment is accessible for Alzheimer's yet. Thusly, keeping it from happening in any case is of most extreme significance. There might be uplifting news seemingly within easy reach in light of the fact that curcumin has been appeared to cross the blood-mind obstruction. It's realized that aggravation and oxidative harm assume a job in Alzheimer's illness, and curcumin effectively affects both. Likewise, a key element of Alzheimer's illness is a development of protein tangles called amyloid plaques. Studies show that curcumin can help clear these plaques. Regardless of whether curcumin can truly back off or even invert the movement of Alzheimer's ailment in individuals is as of now obscure and should be examined appropriately. Joint inflammation patients react to curcumin enhancements. Joint pain is a typical issue in Western nations. There are a few distinct sorts, a large portion of which include irritation in the joints. Given that curcumin is a powerful mitigating compound, it bodes well that it might help with joint pain. A few investigations demonstrate this to be valid. In an examination in individuals with rheumatoid joint pain, curcumin was considerably more powerful than a calming drug. Numerous different examinations have taken a gander at the impacts of curcumin on joint pain and noted enhancements in different indications. Studies show that curcumin has mind-boggling advantages against misery. Curcumin has given some guarantee in treating misery. In a controlled preliminary, 60 individuals with gloom were randomized into 3 gatherings. One gathering took Prozac, another gathering 1 gram of curcumin, and the third gathering both Prozac and curcumin. Following a month and a half, curcumin had prompted upgrades that were like Prozac. The gathering that took both Prozac and curcumin fared best. As indicated by this little investigation, curcumin is as compelling as a stimulant. Melancholy is likewise connected to diminished degrees of cerebrum-inferred neurotrophic factor (BDNF) and a contracting hippocampus, a mind zone with a job in learning and memory. Curcumin supports BDNF levels, possibly switching a portion of these changes. There is likewise some proof that curcumin can support the mind synapses serotonin and dopamine. Curcumin may help defer maturing and battle age-related interminable ailments. In the event that curcumin can truly help avert coronary illness, malignancy and Alzheimer's, it would have evident advantages for lifespan. Therefore, curcumin has become Vir.